checking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. You just gotta poke around.
Welcome to the pod, Naked with Your Neighbors. It's a new concept.
Thank you.
Today we got Noah Wegrich on the pod, local surfer, old-time friend. Happy to have you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
I know there isn't that many local podcasts that are like, yo, come on my podcast, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
I'm surprised you haven't been on to some surf podcasts. Is there any that you listen to or that are local?
No, not really. I think my buddy Kyle does one every once in a while, but I don't think it's very surf focused. I think it's just kind of like.
Yeah, there's a lot of like small, like, oh, maybe they'll post one every once in a while, but not like consistent.
Yeah.
That people listen to.
Yeah, I think oh my gosh, my dog's.
The dog's going to be part of the whole bit. Oh, he's going to strangle himself.
Yeah.
There you go.
His leash was all caught up.
Bubba will be featured today. Oh, there we go.
Did he puke again?
Yeah.
No.
We're definitely keeping that part in.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's the second time today, bud.
We'll have a third. So how you been, bro? So you've been traveling a bunch?
Yeah, I've been good. Yeah, super busy. The last month has kind of been a blur. What did I do? I spent like 2 to 3 weeks in South Africa with my good friend Perry Gershkow, who's from San Francisco. And
you did the last movie I went to, at least at the Rio, was with him, right?
Yep.
Your past couple of films?
Yeah. We've been working together for like 10 years or something crazy, which has been so fun.
Yeah.
It's been a trip. But
I know. You guys have that's a consistent friendship right there.
Yeah. We're brothers for sure.
Yeah. When did you guys first start?
I think I was maybe 20 years old. And I was riding for Santa Cruz surfboards at the time. And I got invited to do a road trip to Baja with the team. And he was on the project filming. And yeah, they just picked me up in a van. I was crazy hungover. And that was like the first time we ever met. I think I might have still been drunk. It was pretty funny.
He was older, right?
Yeah, he was definitely like, I think he's
will you close the curtain a little bit?
4 to 6 years, I'm pretty sure.
4 to 6 years?
Yeah, older than me.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like an older brother, but also like shithead best friend too.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I feel like you and I both graduated high school. You were a little bit older. Both didn't go to college, like a couple of dummies, but then we tried. I went to Cabrillo for like a year, and then I was like, I don't got it in me, bro. I don't got it in me.
Hey, good on you for trying, dude.
Yeah, I remember specifically I remember it was either I talked to you or you posted on Instagram or something that you were at Cabrillo, and then at like a year. Were you there for a year?
Honestly, dude, I didn't even make it to the first day.
You did?
I had to call my mom and tell her I wasn't going, and that was a pretty hectic conversation. I remember like feeling. She wasn't even mad. She was like, hey, it's all good. Like, I'm just disappointed.
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Much worse.
Yeah.
How did it feel coming out of high school and being one of the kids who didn't go to college?
Kind of cool. A little like rebellious and.
Dude, that's how I felt as well.
I was like this.
Yeah. I think when I was like in high school and everyone was like deciding on what school, I felt like a little bit like, I feel kind of like I should be. But then once I was out of high school and decided not to, I was like, I feel cool. I feel like I made the right call.
Yeah. I know. It's interesting for sure. Looking back on it all, you're like, well.
Well, it was a little bit of an inspiration. I feel like that you were sure about it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, I mean, I think I had a little bit of like back and forth, but I think particular people also being like chasing what they want to do made me even more like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like I would get a degree and not do anything with it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There was just nothing that
plan A, you know?
Yeah. There was nothing that I was like super interested in learning about that was like taught in school where I was like, I really am excited about this and I want to know everything there is about it. It was like
Yeah.
all the topics that were out there just didn't, I was like, I
Yeah.
could go. Like, I've always liked history. I thought it was cool, and like art and
Yeah.
photography. And I guess there are classes and avenues for those, but I don't know. For some reason, I was getting swallowed whole by surfing.
Yeah, I know. I did the same thing. I think I took a psychology class, an anthropology class, a film class. But then I was like, these are kind of just hobbies anyway. I feel
Yeah.
like I could have these on the side.
Totally.
And so I guess like a little bit interview style. I'd love to go back. I feel like I kind of know, but I don't really know like the origin of surfing coming into your life. And I mean, I know your parents surfed, obviously. I remember
Yeah,
them coming down to the beach in Manresa with boards on their car, and
totally.
but I would love to hear a little bit about just kind of how your relationship to surfing started in
Yeah.
general.
Basically all started at the beach at Seacliff State Beach. I grew up in Seacliff, and my family, we were lucky enough to live close to the beach, and my mom would take us basically instead of the playground, we'd just go down to the beach. And, we got boogie boards when we were really little, and I learned how to boogie skim first,
Yeah,
and then
which
took
is
it.
like the easiest thing to always do at Seacliff because there's no waves a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Low tide, you could just get a good glide on.
Yeah.
But yeah, from there it just sort of evolved naturally. I think, I don't know, like probably around 9 years old, I got into it for the first time, like myself. It was always just kind of there. But my dad got me like a used board from Freeline, and yeah, we went to Hawaii that year.
Was it like a longboard or?
No, it was like a shortboard. I'd been like, my dad had always taken me out and like, put me on the nose of his board when I was really little and
Yeah.
that whole trip. But I never like took it up myself till I was about 9 years old. And then I was like, wait a second, I want to do it myself. Like, I don't want to just go with dad. Like, and yeah, it's awesome. It's been the dream ever since. I've been addicted.
Yeah. Was it like right away? Or I guess like how long? I feel like I was always jealous of kids who did end up surfing when they were kids.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was like a group of people once I got into high school that I knew surfed already. And that were like good enough to go shortboarding and stuff like very early on. I was like, God, I feel like when I was like, I don't know, lighter and like before I grew, before I got tall.
Yeah.
Because the first time I surfed, I think I was like 16, 17. Yeah, no, like
Yep.
16. And I was so lanky by then. I was like, okay, I got a longboard first and then slowly work up to it. But
Yeah. I think those kids who do get to start young have a huge advantage learning wise. You're
Yeah.
just like more coordinated as a little kid. And then especially in Santa Cruz too, like the water's cold, the waves are big a lot. Like it's not super user friendly. Especially in the
going
winter.
to Hawaii was probably amazing when you were young to surf, right?
Yeah. It definitely was good.
Even just the no wetsuit as a kid.
No suit. Yeah, that was huge. You just feel like free.
Yeah.
You're like,
I-
I'm naked.
I just got back from Bali. I was at
Whoa.
Uluwatu. I got
No
back
way.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, welcome home.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, it was my first time ever in an amazing surf place, I guess, that the temperature of the ocean is warm. Didn't
Right.
have to, I just wore a skin guard and went out every day. It was amazing, completely different experience.
Wow, sick.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
amazing.
Ulu's is beautiful, man. What
Yeah.
a spot. It's like
Have you been there?
I've been there. Yeah. Bali.
Bali, baby. Yeah, Uluwatu specifically. I got the lore, and Aaron McInerney was out there, and he's just there to surf for like 6 months. And
Nice.
I did not go out to the main break at Uluwatu, but it's so fun to watch from the cliffs.
Right?
And just
Yeah, it's
see-
beautiful.
It's so gorgeous. Yeah.
I think when they first found the point, like the guys who found it were like, dude, holy shit, this is Stringala. Like we
Yeah.
made it.
Right. And it wasn't like a lot of the city built around basically.
There was nothing. It was
yeah,
just
like there was
empty.
nothing, and people were afraid to go in the water, let alone surf. And then once surfers started coming to town, it's like it just built on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
exactly.
specifically Uluwatu anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole point is amazing. Such good
Yeah.
waves.
But yeah, it was a really cool experience. And then getting back definitely re-inspired me a little bit to be like, wetsuit's not that hard. Come on, man.
Yeah. Oh man, nowadays too, the suits are so good. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Yeah,
you almost feel like you
absolutely.
aren't even wearing anything.
Yeah, totally. Totally. So you loved surfing very early on,
hmm
family surfed, etc. How is like the Santa Cruz surf culture from your experience with like when you were a kid and like what was your relationship to that, I guess, like leading up to I guess high school or like throughout being a kid, I guess.
Yeah. Oh man, the surf culture here is unreal. It's like, I mean, the Hawaiian princes came here first and like put us on. We're the real surf city. Sorry, Huntington. But yeah, the culture here is sick. It's like, I mean, it's definitely softened up a fair bit over the last 10 or 20 years, but it's
Yeah.
still like pretty hesh and there's a lot of kind of core lords floating around and
Yeah, I
guys.
know when I was a kid, it was very much like a little bit more intimidating, I guess, maybe a little bit as a kid going only to particular spots, obviously. But
Yeah. No, totally. I mean, there's still spots to this day where if you paddle out, you're
I
kind of
know,
gonna
I
have to
know.
paddle back in or
Yeah, I know.
wait quite a while for a wave.
I've wondered whether it's like, whether it's just me getting older. I'm like, maybe I'm just older and I'm in a different place, or I feel like it has softened a bit, like just the culture out there.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, all the guys who were holding it down 20 years ago or whatever, all are, in their 40s and 50s and have kids now and are trying to share that. And it's definitely a different headspace for everyone to be in. But it's cool because they're still around and they still pull order and there's still the hierarchy. And I mean, it's a good thing. Like people hate localism, but it's important.
I know. I kind of agree with you.
Yeah.
That there is something to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard you say something about like Hawaii first put us on in Santa Cruz, or like
Yeah, well, surfing came to Santa Cruz from Hawaii. Like
it
those two
did.
princes came for school to San Francisco.
I would
and
love to
then-
hear this story. I actually have not heard it.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if I could
Maybe you don't
bullet
have
point
to.
it
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. No, maybe not.
But basically, yeah, these two princes were sent to the mainland to basically to learn to get an education, and
Wow.
they ended up paddling out at the Santa Cruz River mouth, just like right where the boardwalk, the river
Yeah.
comes out there.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's actually like it's one of our best waves still to this day. It's just
Yeah.
a rare bird. Like you got to be pretty
It has
lucky to get it.
It has to be the perfect condition.
Yeah, and the Midtowners hold it down.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
But it's a cool one for sure. But yeah, they surfed out there for the first time, and that was it. From there, like it just kept going.
Wow, very cool.
People saw it
Very
and
cool.
became addicted and attracted, and we're like, "What? That looks so
That
fun,"
looks-
which
Yeah.
is cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say like the localism thing it's awesome, and I love it because it taught me so much. Like for me, like I've been a pro or free surfer for I don't know, at least since I was like, I think I got my first paycheck when I was like 18 or something,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
it's pretty early on for sure.
Yeah,
18, wow. Nice.
yeah, but yeah, it's basically just growing up here and learning how to surf here. Basically, instilled the ways to travel the world and be a advocate
Yeah.
of the surf industry.
Yeah. It, like almost like a certain set of principles came along with it.
Yeah, like it was just like it was a good thing for me.
Yeah.
I can go
Yeah.
anywhere in the world and be respectful and catch waves
Yeah.
and not bum
Absolutely.
people out. And there are certain spots wherever you go where it's just like, hey man, you gotta go sit on the inside, or hey man, today's not your day. Like, come back when it's not as good. Like,
Absolutely.
but for the most part, like you can paddle out anywhere and have a good time and make friends and like just share this stoke and cool thing of surfing.
Yeah. No,
And
absolutely.
like, I feel like a lot of times nowadays, people aren't getting that knowledge or,
that transfer.
growing up with
Yeah.
the rules.
Yeah.
And it's important. Like if you see somebody who clearly doesn't know the rules, like educate them, go tell them, be like, hey man, you can't keep doing circles around the guys here. You got to wait your turn. and that's part
Yeah.
of it, and that's a
Yeah.
good thing. Like you shouldn't feel weird about telling people what's up, you know?
No, I think that is kind of, it's more the delivery, right? It's like,
Yeah.
I feel like the pecking order, or just like the lack of experience of people coming out of the water, especially the accessibility of surfing,
Right.
exponentially anyone can go surfing, or give it a try.
Yeah.
And it's the transfer of information, right? And like how of like, yeah, you should be like, somebody needs to give them that moment,
Yep, exactly.
But it's kind of like how can I be respectful about it and make sure I'm direct about it?
Yeah. I feel like in surfing in skateboarding and snowboarding, it's like done really well. It's like an encouraging, fun, good thing. And in surfing, it's hard because the waves are a limited resource.
Scarcity,
So
dude.
like,
Scarcity.
it matters when you miss a wave. It matters when you waste a wave. Like people
Yeah.
are like, oh, but then in essence, like it doesn't, dude. It's a wave. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and as you get better and you understand surfing more, like seeing your friends or a random person get an amazing wave is better than you getting an amazing
Yeah.
wave, which is such a funny one.
Oh no, absolutely. Absolutely. I love the days, like, cause I was more of a skier than a surfer, and
Right.
like it's similar to like a powder day. And when you live up there, it's like,
Oh yeah.
all the locals are out and everyone's screaming down the mountain,
Yeah.
fucking hucking cliffs. And the same thing when it's like a really good day out surfing and everyone's just like hollering. It's like, it's electric. Oh, oh, his blue eye.
Yeah, he's a cool looking dude.
Yeah. Um,
But yeah, we got lost there for a sec.
yeah, a little bit. It was a good tangent though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say was also the education and the encouragement though of people not getting discouraged to never come out again. Like clearly this isn't for me,
Yeah.
I feel like it's so important because that is what also feeds so many people to be able to do it either professionally or, companies that are making different equipment so people can go surf.
Yeah.
It's always a plus.
Yeah,
there.
totally.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so 18 is when you first kind of went. How is like being a pro surfer kind of evolved? I'm so
Yeah.
impressed. You've been able to be, like we said, a free surfer. You've been able to be doing it for over a decade now.
Yeah, so crazy. I'm 31.
Yeah,
And
dude.
Yeah, it's a wild...
I know. I just turned 30 last month.
Dude, welcome.
Thanks, man. Happy to
You
be
just
here.
get better at life. It's cool.
No, I agree. I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been good. It was like from a pretty young age, I think I knew I wanted it. I was
Yeah.
like, I remember playing like Little League baseball and soccer and like all the sports, and I was like, I love these. These are so fun. And then I remember like surfing was just like something where it was all you.
Yeah.
And it was all on your own, and it was like it also added the nature element. So I was like so hooked. My parents were like big on getting out there and into nature and stuff, so that was like instilled in us from a very early age.
Yeah.
And so being in the ocean and the water was just where I wanted to be all the time.
It's
And
also not competitive.
yeah. Well, at a young age, I was pretty competitive for sure.
Yeah.
I wanted to I would watch all the movies and I did some comps. I remember I did my first comp when I was 12. It was the Grom Search, I think. Yeah, the Grom Fest. Shout out Joe Clark for putting that one together. It was epic. That changed my life.
Was it in Santa Cruz?
Yeah, I was at the Hook, and it was so rad. I did the comp. I signed up. I was so nervous. And I had my buddy, good friend, Brandon Barnes, who was a few years older than me. And he was like a better surfer and knew what was up, and he had some cool friends who surfed. And they were all doing the contest. And they told me to sign up. They're like, do it, dude. Like, there's a 12 and under division. You'll be the old dog. Like, go for it. And I was like, okay. And I went for it. And, dude, I won the contest.
No way.
Yeah, I won the contest. And Adam Rapolgel and hit me up after the comp and gave me like some free t-shirts and stuff that were Billabong. He had just opened the Billabong shop, and
Dude, that had to feel good. Getting free stuff as a kid.
It was insane.
Yeah.
And then I got sponsored by Billabong that day.
Oh, so that was the first sponsor.
Yeah. And and I have there's a photo of me and Adam in my front yard, like standing together with the trophy.
Hey,
And like
let's
I'm
go.
holding up like a Billabong t-shirt, and it's like, oh man, I love that photo. It's
No, that feels like the like anything is possible vibe. Like and like this like I don't know, like what more is there? Like I remember Wyatt Colin was sponsored skimboarding.
yeah.
And we went to
Totally.
like California Roots and we could just pick out anything. He like brought us. I was like, oh my God.
Free
Really?
stuff.
Free sweatshirts?
Yeah. So that's how it all started.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you, Adam. He took me
Yeah.
under his wing. I was his little wing buddy. And yeah, from there it just snowballed, and
Yeah.
the natural projection just sort of happened.
Yeah. And you never went. I feel like I've talked to you about this when we're just hanging out, but like the big wave surfing direction of surfing versus the like competition or being sponsored movies like that, I guess more like content.
Yeah.
And you never went for big wave. And I'm curious to know your experience of like, did you ever have like a inkling of knowing, did you always know your direction of how you were going to go in surfing?
Not really. I don't think I ever really thought about it. I was
Yeah.
competitive until I was like 17 or 18, and I lost at NSSA Nationals, like quarterfinals or something like that. And I just was like, I remember being so tweaked out and mad about it. I was like, I'm as good as these guys, like, ah.
Yeah.
And and I was
Got that chip on your shoulder.
so mad. And then I remember like I went down, and it was at Lowers Trestles, and I went down the beach to this like little misto in between wave that's not a wave, and I was surfing out there, and I like did some rad maneuvers or whatever and felt pretty good about them, and came in, and my dad was like, man, that was like the coolest shit I've seen all day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, don't worry about it. Like, if you want this, just keep going for it. And I was like, all right. And I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I did.
What was the move you did?
I think it would have been like a inverted, like kind of reverse, basically like a 360, but like
360, yeah.
critical in the lip and like kind of upside downy.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Those were cool back then,
Oh,
Now-
I feel like you were the first person I ever saw do it. And that's when I was like, no, it's going, like, it's over. When I saw
Yeah.
the first 360. But I feel like back then, I mean, I don't follow a ton of surfers. I mean, especially on social media and stuff back then. But yeah, you were the first person I saw do it. And it was definitely a sight to be seen.
Sick. Well,
But
yeah.
content was very, I feel like early still then too,
Yeah.
like surf wise.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like surf movies and stuff, but like
Yeah.
the surfer influencer, if you will.
No, totally. I think going back to what you said, like, oh, you're not a competitive surfer, you're not a big wave surfer. Those are sort of the two biggest kind of like pathways almost
Yeah.
that you can take in surfing. Like, there's money in both of those, and not tons. Surfing isn't super lucrative, but
Will you put the mic a little
yeah.
bit closer?
Sorry.
You're good.
There's,
you just kind of pull it like this.
Oh yeah.
Pull
There
it
it
up to
is.
you. There you go.
Yeah, I guess so yeah, either big wave or competitive. And I never really like thought about it. Like, when I was younger, I wanted to compete because everyone was competing. I was like, this
Yeah.
is sick. Like, and it's like that's how you're gonna get better, is put yourself surfing with the people who are gonna push you.
Absolutely.
And and that's still to this day, I still love doing that. Like, when I
Yeah.
get to surf with anyone, like when I was in South Africa just recently, I was with Brendan Gibbons, and
cool.
he's like this legendary South African wizard, and he's kind of put together like some of the best video parts.
Dude, you want to know something crazy?
Yeah.
Wyatt Colin just texted me.
High school.
I have not talked to him. We have not spoken in years.
Dude, that's classic.
Is that crazy? That is a classic synchronicity, bro.
Ask him, what's he doing? Let's get beers.
What's he doing? Come over, bro.
But yeah, we were with this guy, Brendan Gibbons, who I looked up to so much as like a young surfer. And I
Yeah.
remember like in one of the first main like video or movie parts I got was in my friend Nate Tyler's film Mute, and Brendan was in it. And we went to the premieres and stuff, and he was there, and I got to meet him and hang out. And it was so funny to meet back up with him because we hadn't seen each other in years. And I had long hair, and I rode for Rip Curl at the time of those films. And now I have like a shaved head. I ride for O'Neill, and he's the same. He had like this classic, like, he's like part German, and he has this sick like techno vibe when we were younger. And now he's got like shade or like clean cut, and like it was just so funny to like, I don't know.
The evolution,
Yes.
the side by side evolution, where it's like an inspiration and also like learning from like was it competitive at all or
no like
more so
just in the sense of like getting like I guess
being
it's competitive, but like but just like the kind of competition I love is just like seeing people succeed and like elevate and raise their bar. Like nothing makes me happier than watching my friends win. Like
absolutely,
it's so sick.
No,
like
absolutely. But it also does. I feel like when you surround yourself, whoever you surround yourself is going to either elevate you or keep you at a status quo. Right?
Yeah.
Like if you're always the best with all the people you're around by far, it's not going to make you, push that.
Push yourself in the envelope. But
absolutely.
I was gonna say we were at this sick beach break, nobody around, and like waves were kind of small but really good and beautiful conditions. And he was like going off just hunting these like crazy rights down the beach. And I was like, I watched him do it a couple of times. I was like, oh my God. And I'm goofy foot and he's regular. So it's like, it's different. But like, I could see these waves he was getting and I was like, damn, that's awesome. Like, I got to go try. Yeah. And so like, it inspired me to like have a dig at like those similar style waves. And eventually, I got a couple and made a couple and it was sick.
Oh,
so I don't know. And like, I was riding, we went to Jeffreys Bay for our trip or part of our trip was at Jeffreys Bay and the waves were pumping. And Brendan's always had like a funny thing in his head with like Jeffreys. Like he just doesn't love the wave. He's kind of just like, it's whatever. Like, I don't love it. And on this trip, like basically we brought all these crazy, like longer, like shortboard pintail boards that are like high performance. And we're watching, clips of Jeffreys before we surfed and stuff. And all the best guys in the world have absolutely torn this wave to shreds. Like, I hate to say it, but me and Brennan aren't going to do anything different than what's been done out there. And we were looking at the quiver and I had like, I had this little fish and his buddy Mikey had made it, Mikey February. And it was like this little baby fish. And we were looking at it and we're like, dude, what if we just ride like little weird fishes out there and it's like pumping surf, like double overhead, firing offshore waves, which is not the board you'd normally take out, And we were like, you kind of like bounced the idea around and finally he was like, dude, let's do it. And he had a similar style board. And so we went out there and just started surfing these littler fishes. And I ended up giving him the board that I had because he broke his. And then I swear it was magic. Like it was so perfect. That board was made for him and Jeffreys Bay. And he like figured it out and he had the most fun. Like it was so sick to watch. And after the trip, I just gave him the board. I was like, dude, this thing's yours, dude.
Absolutely. I love those moments that are like everything lines up perfectly.
Yeah.
And I feel like some of my favorite snowboarders, I feel like they're like a correlation of surfing to snowboarding, like competing wise in snowboarding. It's like there's the people, the Sean, they're like, it was like for a little while, the culture was just pushing more extreme, kind of more dangerous, like how many more spins can you do or flips can you do? And then there was like a group, I feel like the past 6 years that were pushing style and pushing fun. And even in the competitions, like using a weird fish fucking snowboard and like bringing back.
Who's that guy, Seb? Have you seen Seb?
Yes, Seb, but that's,
dude.
Yes.
I love watching him.
He's the shit. He's the shit. And he's like, no, I'm not here to get first place. I'm here to have the most fun.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a professional snowboarder, like if you're doing your job right, I feel like it is inspiring others to want to do what you're doing, like to know the passion, know the feeling, like want to chase why it's fun. And when there's that extreme, like when I watch 100 Foot Wave, that documentary, like I don't want to go surfing after that. I would never do anything. That seems so sketch, you know?
Yeah, heck
But then
no.
when I watch you surf, I'm like, God, that looks so much fun. You know, I kind of want to go surfing.
Dude, well, I love to hear that. That's like the whole reason we do it is just to like, yeah, get people out there and live their own like dream or, you know, whatever it is. Like, I hope from the film I've been working on for like the last 5 years or whatever, pretty crazy.
I'm excited to hear.
But the whole reason we make these films, me and Perry, is just to get people out there to go do what we do in their own way, obviously.
Absolutely.
But just get out there and go have an experience and, you know.
Yeah, and I
hate
feel
to
like
say it, but
you
YOLO.
definitely, yeah, I mean, you embody it. I feel like in such a like hometown hero surfer. Like every time you bring me out, you're like, yo, just come out. Like, you know, you'll have some fun. And it's never, it's always about having fun, not like I'm doing something wrong. Like, and I feel like that shows in your surfing where like you have such a specific style that I feel like if I didn't see your face, I would know it was you type of thing.
Ooh, bless.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
And I feel like that is same thing with my favorite snowboarders, skiers. Like, I love when style is the first placement because it feels like more of an art and like a mentality around life more so than like, you know, extreme, like unsustainable, you know,
Yeah.
kind of energy.
It just shows like your unique energy, not like you can thrash the hardest. Although thrashing is cool. If that's
Also
your
very
energy,
cool.
then it's very sick. Like
everyone's got their thing. Death metal is there for a reason. Some people need
oh
that
hell
shit.
yeah. Dude, yeah. Like some of my favorite surfers I surf nothing like, but I just absolutely adore the way they surf, you know?
Yeah,
Which is
because
so
it's
funny.
different and it's them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so what was your first film? Or what was the one I went to at the Rio way back in the day? I think it was like 5 years ago. With Perry.
That was probably a lewd.
It was a lewd.
Yeah,
It was a lewd. So was that what placement was that in the Perry films? How many have you guys done, I guess is one.
Yeah, we've done a bunch. I'm not exactly sure. We tend to do like longer format kind of films and we take our time with them. We're kind of like it doesn't really matter, but we're kind of like, we like to be a little counterculture and against the grain. Like nowadays, there's just literally, you know, will film a session and then go edit it in 10 minutes and then put it online 10 minutes later. And so you're seeing like everything instantaneously and there's no allure or like, I don't know, just there's something.
No build up,
exactly.
No narrative. No storyline type of thing?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So I think with me and Perry, like when we first started making stuff, I think, you know, we'd spend 3 months, 6 months, something like that. And then it just kind of evolved from there. And like, I think Elude was like 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. And the other thing is
crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, well, I think it's crazy because I have to like think harder about like, no, that's not the only thing that you or him was working on that 3 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it was a part of a 3 year. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say is like, if we had sponsors for the films and like, you know, money coming in and this was our only job, we could probably get the films done, you know, in a year, in 6 months. Like if it was our full focus and we had unlimited budgets and stuff like that. But Perry works commercially in the city and then I you know, get pulled into different surf stuff and then help my dad out here too. Still dig ditches, baby.
Yeah, oh, let's go, baby.
Gotta earn your dollars, right?
Hell yeah. I did the same thing. My mom ran a landscaping company, so after high school, I'd always help out.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. No.
It's also just awesome to spend time with your family.
It is, dude. It is. That was something your household, whenever I'd be over there, I could feel that. Just the energy, your little brother, your older sister. I love your older sister.
She's awesome. Dude, actually, Gretchen, this last week, my little brother just got married.
What?
Yeah, and Gretchen was there too, and we just had an epic time.
No way.
Yeah, up in Oregon.
I remember he was so talented as a kid. We'd be like, you know, a bunch of rascals, like,
dude, he's
all hanging out, and he was just like, you could tell he was so smart. And I remember he was playing the piano when we came in. I was like, who is this kid?
Yeah, he's a smart bastard for sure.
And then your older sister, I feel like every time she'd come around, like she was just like you know, just wise. Like she knows what's up.
Oh my gosh. You want to come say hi? Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Get on in.
Come here.
We need a chair for.
Yeah,
right
you need
here.
a throne, dude.
Yeah.
You annoying little buddy.
Hunter, get him on that chair right there.
Or I'll just grab him.
Yeah, just grab him.
He just wants to be the center of attention.
Yeah. There we go.
Huh?
Does he like a lap hang?
Oh, he loves the lap hang. You want to wear the headphones or should I? Where are you going? Where are you going?
There we go. There we go. That's perfect. He's gonna get up there.
Careful, buddy. Careful.
Yeah. Just make sure. Oh, that water's there for you, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I put some electrolytes in it because
Oh, bless.
friendship.
Podcasting's hard, right?
Yeah, dude. Well,
Hard work.
This room gets like I've done 2-hour ones, and it's like you never know. It might be an hour, it might be 45, it might be 2.
Yeah, and just see how it goes.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway, yeah, little bro just got married. That was sick.
Yeah. So
super fun.
What
It's a
the
beautiful
heck?
wedding.
How old is he now?
He's 25.
25.
He's
25 and alive.
Yeah, he'd be 25.
Wow. That's such a
Yep.
trip. So
He's
I'm
a
just
man.
curious, where is he? Where did they meet? Like,
Oh yeah, him and his missus live in Oregon in Portland,
oh no shit.
and yeah, they met at school in Oregon. He went up to
Nice.
us. Yeah, he was a Beaver.
He's a Beaver.
Yeah,
I don't know the schools up there. What school?
I think
is
it's
that?
Oregon State.
Oregon State.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, it's not the Ducks, right? So.
I got a sick hoodie that has a sick beaver on it.
Oh heck yeah!
Still rock that thing. But
That's so cool, man. Yeah, family. The older you get, the more it is very much.
It's everything,
It's
right?
everything. Yeah. That and like I think I've been so grateful for 11th Hour and the community around it, where I feel
Yeah.
like I have such an investment in where I am, which I think that's probably like the main thing. Like I think about all the friends that are like not sure where they want to live or they're traveling around, and I'm like I feel very blessed to have the purpose and the like investment in the community I'm in.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people that are traveling are looking for that sign of like, oh, I'm going to invest here. And like, once you are invested and you're somebody, you know, like you have an impact on your local scene.
Yeah.
I just don't, I wouldn't want to leave, you know?
Yeah. No, dude, I was gonna say it's beautiful the community you've built here.
Yeah.
I love
thanks,
being a
bro.
part of it too. It's so fun.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for being, dude. Early on, for the listeners, I was roasting in my barn. 6 years ago, maybe 7. And is the water still on there?
The
Oh, it
water's
is.
still on there.
Transfer. I was roasting in my barn. I think the shop had just opened, but super small little setup. And Noah came and like checked it out, and then like I was just trying to get more exposure, and I was like, Noah, can I sponsor you? And I was like, I don't know what it would look like, but I just like, you know, I would love if I could give you free coffee and maybe I just get our name out there. And
All
he's like,
day.
of course, I got you, bro.
All day, baby, all day.
Yeah.
11th hour forever.
Yeah, baby.
Till
and then
infinity.
we have like 6 or 7 old broken boards that Noah has signed, putting them around the shop.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it was such a, like at that point, both of us were, on our own journeys, but clearly both invested in the community and clearly both had that, like, yeah, we want to see people win in Santa Cruz because we're staying.
Yeah. This is our town.
Yeah, this is our town, baby. I feel like it's been, honestly, the more years go by, the more excited I am about,
Being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Same.
I feel like more and more people are also in that mentality, which makes it feel like a lot of different things are happening. Like, I'm so curious to see in 10 years, you know, like what it will be like here.
Yeah.
And with obviously all the changes, the culture, obviously a lot of money from over the hill, like those changes. I
Yeah.
feel like it's so important for like that's not all bad. You know, there is
Definitely
money
not.
coming into our town, which is amazing. But I
Yeah.
think it is important for the people who are from this culture, grew up in this culture, to be able to still stand and help like feed that to not sacrifice that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
We still got to share our culture.
Yes.
Like, we
Yeah.
can't lose our culture.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It definitely scares me seeing like all the buildings go up and stuff.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, it's not like you said, it's not a bad thing. It shouldn't be this scary bad thing.
Yeah.
But you know, it's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard not to, and like you wonder who's
gonna rent those.
yeah, yeah. Who's gonna rent those? But also like, you know, obviously, like you said, the money's coming from not here.
Yeah. Well, and that's why.
And
I have something to share because I actually, the last podcast I did was with the mayor of Santa Cruz.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I wanted to sit down with him because he comes in every day. His name's Fred. And I was like, bro,
Awesome.
I don't even know how you're the mayor. I don't know what the mayor does. And I was also like, didn't know, I had particular questions. And I found out actually a lot. And one of them was, I didn't know that the, like all those developments on the levee, like downtown and those buildings, was there was a mandate, a federal mandate that Santa Cruz had to build 2,400 units by the end of 2027 or something.
Okay.
And so it was forced. And so instead of deciding to build them all throughout, you know, Santa Cruz County, they were like, let's make this happen just downtown.
Yeah.
And there weren't like, basically it wasn't possible to make those units affordable housing or anything.
Okay.
Which it just made sense to me. I'm like, well, if you're going to build a bunch of, build it downtown.
Yeah.
You know what I
It's
mean?
already the tallest area in our community.
Yeah. And
well,
like,
that's,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That made me feel a little better, I guess.
For sure.
Yeah. And then a lot of other like affordable housing projects are apparently coming down the pipe as well.
Nice. I'm stoked to hear that.
Yeah.
I know like they got some local artists to tag them up too, which is pretty sick.
Right.
Yeah.
I know.
guess
Just make sure it's not a sore thumb.
yeah. I just wish it didn't look like San Jose. I wish it looked like more Santa Cruz style, you know, but I guess everything's money, you know, and
yeah,
like,
dude, get
if
the Made
it's
Fresh
fed-
crew in there, you know.
yeah, right. Those are the boys.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, it's hopefully there's a lot of good that comes from it too, and some, you know, hopefully like a couple restaurant bars, maybe a rooftop.
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah,
it could be fun.
they hit us up to open a coffee shop on the bottom level, basically by the levee, and I don't think I don't know. I like.
Maybe
part of me wanted to do it, but a part of me doesn't want to be a part of that. Like, is that the environment I always think about it. If I'm going to open up another spot, do I want to come to work there? Like, would I want to open the cafe there and serve that clientele and be in that spot?
Yeah.
And it would be cool to be by the levee. Like, I think that the coolest part about that project is the levee being a vibe.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know, maybe a little sketchy and
yeah.
Times. So with New Leaf is going into that old Ross.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be like, that's the end of the levee. And then there's all these apartments. So I feel like it might be like Huntington Beach vibe. Like everyone's biking down to the beach, you know?
Yeah. Hopefully it will. I mean, you know, I want to keep Santa Cruz weird for sure, but definitely like our homeless and drug problems are pretty, you know, prevalent. And I think, you know, having more money in here and people and hopefully upstanding citizens could be a good thing and help you know, help hopefully solve that problem and make things nicer for our town and the people, because people have suffered downtown for sure from that, like the businesses, you know, like it was pretty crazy. O'Neill closed downtown, which is like,
and that's the thing where it's like at a certain point there's that balance between like empathy and the empathy sliding over to like lack of action in any way. You know, of like, well, actually, no, like we want people to feel safe and excited to come downtown.
Right.
And like that affects the overall like viability of the city, because this is the only city we have. Like, there's nothing else in Santa Cruz County that is like at that focal point.
There's no downtowns.
There's no downtown. Pleasure Point is like, you know, there's businesses, but there's no downtown like walking vibe, you know? And then like,
it's true.
Aptos has like the little village now, which
it's definitely cool to see though.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, there's a lot of good stuff's happening.
Yeah, it is.
in
It
town.
is. Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens in 10 years too.
Yeah,
I think
right.
a lot of good, cool things will be
Yeah.
happening. It's already started. Like, dude, I grew up in Seacliff. We have 2 skate parks now.
Dude, that's
It's
what I
so
was
sick.
thinking when we were talking earlier and I ate shit on the skate park. I was like, this is so cool. This is here though. I was like, when we were
Yeah.
kids, like there was not nearly as many skate parks.
Yeah.
Like we would drive all the way to Felton to go to that bowl or
Yeah.
Scotts Valley.
We were just in the Safeway shopping center,
Yeah.
just
yeah.
trying to ollie the stairs.
Dude, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. What was that? Skate shop in Aptos? Scab.
Scab was hesh, dude.
Dude, shout out to Scab. That's the era of Santa Cruz I do miss.
We would just lurk in front of the shop every day. It was so fun.
Absolutely, dude. So back to a little bit of surfing, bro. So what's your newest project that you've been working on?
Yeah, the new movie is called Keeping in the Shadows.
Keeping in the Shadows.
Or Kits for short.
Kits.
But yeah, it's gonna be sick. We spent a lot of time on this one. And just so many good trips, and different people from all over the world are involved, and like some of our favorite surfers. And yeah, it's gonna be insane. The yeah, Perry's definitely got a pretty unique, vision and eye for things, and it's really cool to work with him and just kind of be along with his vision. And and
he's kind of the creative aspect, just in terms of like the creative to the film, the editing, like the storytelling.
He's spearheading it for sure, but like, over the last, I think it's been 5 years. We started in 2020, but yeah, I probably go up there like every 3 to 6 months, and we'll do some editing and work on it, and he'll bounce ideas off me. So it's definitely like a collaboration of us, but in some aspects he's really the expert, and in some aspects I'm more of an expert, when it comes to some of the surfing and surf clips or whatever. Absolutely. But then like it's fun because we'll both influence each other in cool and unique ways, and I think that adds to a piece. And yeah, I'm so excited. Like it'll be sick. We'll be dropping it either this fall or this winter, and we'll definitely do a huge premiere.
Epic.
At the Rio Theater.
At the Rio Theater?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We got to do it. Keep it old school.
Dude, I'll market the hell out of it.
Yeah, yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, we just got these new like kind of like vertical screens that we're putting up in the cafe.
Sick.
Instead of like, it's basically a replacement to flyers. So like, when you guys drop it, it'd be like, a digital, like, this date at the Rio Theater, new surf film. And then we can just like put it on the screens throughout the cafe.
Wow. That's insane.
Which I feel like it'll be really effective for like actually getting things like out there. The people that are just hanging out, just like.
Dude, 100%. When I go into a coffee shop, I'm always looking at the walls and like trying to find weird art or whatever's in there, and just like kind of, or like, hopefully no one's tagging your building, but like when there's like tags or like little stickers or something, I'm always looking at the walls of stuff. So I bet it'll work for sure.
Yeah. But that's so cool, bro. So sometime in the fall?
Yeah, we don't have a date yet, but I'll send that out to you as soon as we get there. And I don't know if we'll do two nights, like 2 showings here, but if you miss the one here, then we'll also be doing like a big West Coast tour with the film. So there'll be like San Francisco stuff, there'll be Middle Valley stuff, there'll be, San Diego, LA.
I want to do a
Santa
premiere here one day. No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get like a big projector screen, and like we have a lot of seating, so I feel like it would work, not just for you guys, but like being able to do different showings at the cafe would be really cool.
Dude, that'd be so sick. I love it. Like that's like one of my favorite parts about making the films too, is just getting to like connect with everybody after and stoke out on whatever it is that you're sharing with them.
Yeah,
so
vibes
cool.
Are afoot every time you guys have like a debut.
Yeah, that's the best part, is crushing beers with your friends and hooting at some clips or whatever.
Getting some sushi at Akira after.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And so we got the surf film, and then what else have you been? Anything else you've been working on? You're still surfing for O'Neill, right?
Yeah, still surfing for O'Neill. Thanks.
Yeah,
Big O, we love you.
Shout out to O'Neill.
And Pacific Wave, the local shop.
Oh, let's go.
They always got my back.
Dude, yeah. A pillar in Santa Cruz.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I'm so happy they're still thriving.
Yeah, they're crushing. It's cool.
And I saw that new Toyota ad. Dude, that
Oh,
thing was
yeah.
sick.
Yeah. I just did a commercial for Toyota NorCal, which was cool. That was super fun. I got to whip around the Land Cruiser. I think they just remade it. It was pretty sick.
No, dude, I love the way they edited your voice too for like the storytelling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
That
sounded cool.
was all my buddy Isaac Wallen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's a local kid. He's just super talented.
Very cool.
Yeah, we met at the skate park. Good times.
Classic.
But yeah, ended up on a Toyota commercial, so that was cool.
Yeah, love it.
But yeah, that was super fun. Definitely good to get in the mix with those guys.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll drive a Toyota.
Yeah, right. Dude, I got one, baby. RAV4.
Yeah, they're good cars, huh?
No, it's I'm so happy with it.
Yeah.
It does everything you need and gets good gas mileage.
So sick. That's a win.
Yeah, bro. Anything else you want to tell the people about before we head off?
Yeah, what else is going on? Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for Keeping in the Shadows. And thanks for having me, brother. Appreciate it.
Of course, dude. Thanks for coming on. You are the sixth guest, and looking forward to do more. I'm sure we'll have you on again, in the future.
Sick.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Mad love. Thanks for coming hanging.
Yeah, dude. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
There you go.